Hello my beautiful viewers and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Kindly watch the videos to the end, they're so inspiring, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can also consider sharing so that someone else can be inspired and they can get to learn from these videos. So today I'm going to talk about something that I've entitled Out of Your Comfort Zone. And one thing I know about comfort zones, they are too comfortable. Nothing grows out of the comfort zone because there are no challenges and there is nothing that is stretching you out. And sometimes being forced out of your comfort zone by circumstance or situation can be so uncomfortable. Have you ever been in a position where you're being forced out of your comfortable place and you are there wondering what next, what will happen, what is the next move, as in you have no idea how to go about it? So I will share my own experience. Some years back, over a decade ago, I was in a very comfortable place in my life as a young lady. As I shared in my previous video, when I completed my Form 4, I had to go out and just start life by my own, an 18-year-old girl. And that is when I went out of my parents' home to start life. And so I started by being a domestic maid or a house help. But I didn't do that for long, not even 2 years, because I did in the first house for 1 year. The second house I fled after 2 months. So after that, I realized that I am not going to work again as a house girl. And that was my mind was made. And you know something about a mindset, when you just set your mind on something, you will do it, trust me. And then again, when you tell God that this is the end of this and I am just done, so I am not doing this again. And God is faithful. So I went out and I started. For some time I was idle. I was very idle, and I was staying with my cousins somewhere, somewhere in Mombasa. So I used to help in house calls, and because I was the one who was free. I used to do most of the house calls, as in any nilikuwa najituma kwa hiyo nyumba. I would wash clothes for all of us. I will mop the house. I will keep everything in order because I was not earning anything and I had to keep myself busy. So in that period, I joined some short courses, but again, I didn't, because my heart was not in that, I didn't give it what it deserved. And after some time, one of my relative approached me, and because of circumstances, I had to move out of my cousin's place and go to the place. And I went because of a situation, of which the situation also ended, and I ended up staying in that place. I didn't go back to my cousin's place, and there I was just there again, idle, not doing much, just helping around. But one time I decided to just go out and look for, even if it's a casual kibarua, to go and do, so that at least I can advance myself, because I knew in that place I was wasting myself. I knew from the back of my mind, I knew that in that place there was nothing that was going to come out of me. And one day I just told God, just give me something to do so that I can earn my money. So, and I'm telling you, God answers prayers. that was on a Sunday. I just told God, I'm tired of staying idle. I'm tired of just being there doing nothing. And so I pray that as I go out, just give me something to do. So the following morning, someone called me and told me I can go to town and try and see if I can get I can get a kibarua somewhere. And so I went out. I went out, and by the mercies of God, I didn't even have my papers, because see, you remember my mission and my goal. I was unfocused and I didn't manage to get out the papers. So I was just going there with my ID, just looking for something to do. And I will say, just God favored me, and I was employed as a casual worker in a leading shoe organization as a sales assistant. And I promised them that I will work and get my papers, so that I will bring my papers to them. And that's what exactly I did. Even though I didn't work, I didn't pay for the papers. Miraculously, I got them. I sent them my papers. So I started working in that place. The pay was not much. It was on commission based, and I gave it my all, because at this time round I was very focused. But I was still staying with the relative, and I was very comfortable, because what I was earning was for my commuting and my lunch, and also maybe if I need something for myself. I didn't know much about saving and investing, so I didn't put much into that, because also the pay was minimal. But one thing I've learned in life: if you're focused on something, it doesn't matter, especially on savings and investment. It's not about the money that you earn, but the goal that you want to attain. And so I was very comfortable. I didn't have a house to pay rent for. I didn't have to buy food, except when I need maybe to buy some fruits and get them fruits when I'm going back home. And I was comfortable. I didn't think of moving out. But one time a situation came and I had to move out by force. I was forced to move out, as in any, not that I was chased, but I was forced to move out by the circumstances that were surrounding that place at that moment. I had to move out. And I was like, where am I going to start? Because I had not saved any money, and I had to look for a house in that 1 week and get a house and settle. Luckily, the pay was on weekly basis, so I bought few items that were necessities at that time, and I started searching for a house. I was stretched beyond my comfortability. I was so relaxed and in my comfort zone. But during that month, I had to stretch and find out where I will get money to pay the rent and the deposit, and to buy the necessary items. And it was beyond my stretch. That was a huge challenge to me, but I faced it regardless. I faced it. And I had to go out. I had to move out. But trust me, when I moved out of that house, that is when doors started opening. I was even employed permanently in that company, and I got a job, and I was relocated. I moved out. So many things happened. Also, I viewed life now in a different perspective, because now you have to buy things, you have to know what you need. And in out of my comfort zone, when I went out of that comfortability, I grew, and even God opened doors, and even I got promoted. So what am I saying in my this experience? That When you're pushed out of your comfort zone, sometimes it's for your good. Sometimes it's for you to see the other side of life, to see the other side of that challenge. So just take it positively and move regardless of the challenges that you're facing at that moment. In one way or the other, things just work out, and you find yourself that you have stabilized, and even you get to expand and to grow. Mostly comfort zones, nothing grows in a comfort zone because you're so comfortable. So even in life, when you're stretched out of your comfort zones, either by situations or by a circumstance that you have to, just take it positively. Remember that out of your comfort zone, that is where you'll spot opportunities. That is where you will grow. That is where you learn so many things, and so much that in your comfort zone, your eyes were sort of blinded because you could not see beyond. So even as you face challenges today, life challenges, whatever challenges you're facing, just know that whenever you're stretched out of your comfort zone, it's for your good, it's for growth, and just take it positively, view the positive side of it, and trust me, you'll appreciate the fact that you got out and the fact that you stretched beyond your comfort. God bless you, and let's meet in our next video. Thank you.